Yo, chat, what is popping, everyone? How we doing? Welcome back to the streams. What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning, Joel, Noodle Holtz. Chat, who's here? Come say hi, pull up to the stream. We are back. What's good, man? I'm excited for this one. It should be good. There's a lot of potential here today, a lot of opportunity. As I said, welcome back to the streams. Hopefully you guys are doing very, very well. Fallow, what's good? Malinko, how are you? What's good? Good day, good looking. Good day. Noodle Holtz, I've already said that. Triz, what's good? All right, chat. Exciting day today, man. Very, very exciting day. It's Monday, start of a new week. 15-minute closing above right now. Let's see, chat. Let's see. Weren't you going to barber? Whoa. Whoa, it's Monday morning. I'm getting shots flown already. Look at this fresh fade. Don't talk to me about... Look at that. That's a lineup if I've ever seen one. Yeah, chat, look. It's been a busy weekend for me, I can't lie. Interesting end to last week as well. I got some stories to tell you. I got some stuff to sort of share. But yeah, chat, it should be an interesting week this week, I can't lie. But let's get into a little breakdown really quickly. And we can start it off nicely. So obviously, chat, weekly time frame has opened up here after closing very, very bearish. You've opened up with a top wick, which means essentially at any time this weekly candle could flip. However, previous weekly also opened up bottom wick first, no top wick, and never actually ended up flipping. So it's not a guarantee that we do flip here. You can't just automatically take sells. There's obviously an opportunity for lots of stuff to happen here. The daily time frame though is coming back and tapping into these key levels here. So realistically, I mean, look, there is potential we could flip here. However, you do sort of start to be looking like you're consolidating here on the 4-hour time frame as well. Yeah, 4 hours sort of like making this weird range. Let's drop down to 2 hour. No, let's look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour is very interesting right now. Very, very interesting. So, I didn't mean to put that line there. What I would say is, you have some key levels, to be honest, that we need to look at here. You have a key level right up here. It's a bit difficult with these most recent closures here, but you have a key level above 32.40. That should take you up, to be honest, towards 32.51, right? That's still a 100 pip advantage point you have right there. So realistically, that should be valid for us to take buys up towards. Let me just push it down a little bit, right? Yeah, cool. As well as that, you do have a level that we are coming and tapping into right now, or that we've sort of actually tapped into and closed above, I would say. 32.22 is also a very, very strong level here. I would say realistically for sells though, if we wanted like a closure below there, it's gonna have to be 32.19.7. And yeah, to be honest, this range is very, very large, which is a bit difficult. Let's see if we can get a sort of a level in the middle of this range. I do believe you have one here, 32.31. Is it clean? Yeah, I think it is. 32.31 is decent. It's a very strong level. If you can close above there, you should have room now all the way up towards 32.40. One thing to note as well is you got to remember this 1 hour has no top wick. So again, this 1 hour could flip. Previous 30 did close bearish as well after tapping back into a level and rejecting. 15-minute structure looks bullish. So we've got a bit of a mismatch right now, chat. We have like some bullish structure, some bearish structure, some consolidation. It's all over the place right now. So what that means is, realistically, we're gonna have to wait here. We need some more confirmation, right? It's not really that clean right now. I need some confirmation. We're gonna wait for that confirmation, whether that's a closure above, whether it's some market structure, whatever it is. I'm gonna wait for some confirmation, some direction. More importantly, the market's not really showing much clear direction right now. So yeah, as I said, with these conflicting time frames, we need to be a lot more patient here. When you have something where everything's bullish, you can sort of be a lot less dependent on your confirmation. But for now, we need the confirmation even more because we have conflicting time frames. Yeah, chat, with that being said, hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I had a fucking busy end to last week, I can't lie. Yeah, my girl's parents were around, so it was like essentially not looking after, but like doing shit with the in-laws. It was busy, but good nonetheless. But now I'm fucking excited to be back and getting into the trading, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully your guys' weekend was good. And let's jump into the stream. What's good? Rentaro, what's good? Joshua. Too much hair, mate? I'm bald as shit. Ah, you wish you could have this much hair then. Yeah, W though, chat. W. I'm excited for this. What's good, Tyler? Long time no see. It's actually not that long of a time, but I say that pretty much every time you jump into the stream. Chat. I have something to share with you guys. Friday was a tough day in the trading space for me, and I'll show you why. Not because I took a bad trade, because Thursday night I took a trade, which was actually a winning trade, right? But my trail stops got hit on Tradeovate on the futures platform. So basically, the way it works on futures is, like, you have your entry, let's say your entry's here, then you have your TP and your stop loss. If you close out on the entry, or let's say you put your stop loss to in profit here, and then that gets taken out, obviously your entry gets taken out, and your stop loss gets taken out, but it leaves the fucking limit order for the TP on the chart. So I took a win, closed down the fucking charts, and forgot that I'd left a limit order. Come back Friday morning, and my accounts on Tradeovate were each down $600, which is 6K total across 10 accounts. And I was like, bro, no fucking way. I literally was, because I was literally like pretty close to a payout as well. And I was like, fuck. So now, we took a little bit of a reset, chat. But, you know, I'm not going to let that do. I'm not going to let that affect my trading. I'm not going to go on tilt with it. I'm not going to get emotional. We're just going to take our time and trade as we normally would, right? Just a story to share, though, because... yeah, man. So TP and futures is literal reverse order. Yeah, but chat, as I always say, right? You have to learn your lesson. So what I've done is I've actually gone ahead and bought a trade copier through Apex. So now I'm going to be executing all my trades on TradingView, which means I can actually just place them on here, right? Let's say, like, I want to do this. Stop loss up here. Let's edit the quantity and do 1. And then TP down there like that. I can actually just click that.
Order submitted.
Oh, that's new. Order submitted. See, look, and now it's copied across all of these on NinjaTrader. This shit's confusing as anything, but yeah, I don't know. Chat, anyone know why this says suspended? Was that last night?
Order canceled.
No.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
Whoa. Chat, this is weird. You guys are gonna hear that noise though when I get into a trade now. That's crazy. Wait, so if I cancel this?
Order canceled.
So cancel it on all of them. It actually works. Chat, it's the first time I tested that shit as well. So TP and futures are literal reverse orders. I don't get it. Yeah, literally they are. What's good, Sharif? Good morning, man. What's the correct futures pair for gold? MGC1 exclamation mark is the one you want to be trading. I'm not going to chart up on it though because it's gappy as anything, bro. It's gappy as fuck. Look at this daily, like. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna stay on the Forex chart for actual analysis, and then I'll just head over to the futures one to sort of fucking, what's it called? Execute. That's it. Her voice frightens me. I hear it. Order failed. I missed that old voice. According to you, is gold bullish or bearish? I think we need to decide. Yeah, that's the whole point of me saying I don't think we have direction, right? Because I think realistically, we haven't really picked right now. It could go either way. Could go either way. Obviously, the weekly and the daily looks pretty bearish because especially we've come up top wick first. But the rest of it doesn't look specifically bearish or bullish. Like technically on the 4 hour, you made some higher lows here. So I realistically think we do need to just come and decide. what the fuck's going on right now. But that being said, chat, you do have a 30-minute close here in about 6 minutes time. You're just slowly pushing up as well. It's really weird. You are just slowly pushing up. So let's see, chat. I mean, look, there's still a lot of potential though. This hourly is scaring me a little bit with the no bottom wick. But with the 15-minute structure, you are actually quite bullish here. 15-minute did close above previous structure too. You're coming now to tap into the next level here, which is up towards the top of the range. Let me just try and see. I want to actually see on Tradeovate. Because I need to test this shit if I'm actually going to take a trade based off of it. Okay, good. So I'm currently not in any positions, which is very good. If I was, I'd be very scared. Chat, one thing as well. Look, you can see here. These were at like 1.7k profit. But now we're only $800 and something up on each account, which is, I mean, not bad. Still 8k profit, but yeah, that mistake the other day was quite costly. Quite costly, but we have to move past that shit, right? I'm sure the good thing is, obviously, like, that's a lesson learned. But every trader is going to go through something like that, whether it's like the wrong lot size being placed or whether it's, you know, the wrong TP or miscalculating some shit. Every trader is going to have something that technically like wasn't a bad trade, but you know, you just forget to close or whatever it is. So just make sure when that does happen to you guys, you take it as a lesson rather than anything else. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. And yeah. Just caught buys at 24 and trailed out at 28. Solid start to the week. Congrats, Joshua. That's sick. Nice little 40 pips to start the week. You caught buys here. What, on the open or what? 30-minute closure here in about 3 minutes. Chat, I need to get a drink quickly. 1 sec. Wow. Whoa, shit. Spill it, chat. Classic spill of the drink. Nah, I'm back though. What? Dropped my phone as well. Why am I clumsy today? Failing to manage time properly will result in swap fees, whatever that means. Where did you see that? Basically, all that means is if you hold your position overnight, you pay swap fees, right? But it's not really anything to worry about. Chat, 1 minute and 40 seconds here to the 30-minute close. Let's see what we can do here. We had a really good week last week, though. Regardless of that little mistake, we had a really good week. We took, I think, 4 positions, 3 wins, 1 loss. Very, very good week. Especially good streams as well. I think all the positions I took last week were on stream, which is crazy. It rarely happens that we get so many on-stream positions, but there you go. Sometimes in life, right? Sometimes in life. Chat, yesterday though, this was the open here. Look at the way this fucking ran up. I just made that up because you always take longer than 1 second. Crazy. You made that up, that's insane. Chat, 1 minute here. You are technically making bullish market structure though. Only concern I have is this level here, right? You have rejected off this area in the past. It's very choppy here right now, chat. Very, very choppy around this area. Hopefully London volume can start to pick up a little bit as well. How's everyone's month been so far though, chat? We're coming towards the end of the month, right? I mean, not really. We're like halfway in right now. How's everyone's month been? Hopefully you guys are killing it. I think it's been decent, to be honest. It's been a very, very good month. We're nearly halfway through the year as well, chat. Like, how insane is that? We're literally 5 months into 2025 already. Does not feel like that. Chat, 30-minute closed above here. 30-minute closed above the level, coming down bottom wick first. If only we'd closed above a level here. Feels like I wasted a lot of time. Sometimes that happens, my friend, but look, the most important thing is that you know that you wasted that time and now you can change it from this point onwards. Yeah, even if you like move the level down, it still didn't close above. I do think this level might be a little bit cleaner though. Maybe on the 1 hour. No, not really. Not really, not really, not really. Chat, it's difficult here now. It's a little bit difficult. Apex discount code is still valid? Yes, it's always going to be valid, right? They're not going to... I mean, no. It depends on what discount they have. Basically, chat, my Apex code TRLS, whatever discount that Apex has that's the biggest discount, like that they're running, so whether they're running a 70% sale, 80% sale, or 90% sale, TRLS is always going to get you the biggest one, so you don't need to worry about like matching it. You can just always use that one for the biggest discount. When they have that 90% sale, holy shit, I'm going to spam that shit. I'm going to message my guy at Apex right now, see if they're going to have one. Do you know when the next 90% sale will be? Question mark. All right, cool. I'm going to load up at that point. Chat, 30-minute flipped here. If you got in on that wick, congratulations. Was not for me, unfortunately. We closed right at the level. However, if this 1 hour can close back above here, you should have room all the way up. Again, the 1 hour currently has no bottom wick though, so that is... I don't want to say concerning, because we're not in a position, right? So it's not really concerning, but it's not ideal. It's not ideal. When it closes, this is a different story, right? I don't mind it closing here, but I want to see like a strong bullish closure above. It's good discipline. There's a small 5-minute level where I rejected 2,000 times from. Yeah, it's right here, bro. That's why we keep rejecting here. See, look, 30-minute flipped and reflipped. S to G, what's good, Zulu? How's it going, brother? Yeah, chat, I'm excited though. I've got so much fucking content coming out for you guys, so much valuable information. I'm gonna be making some more videos on Apex as well because I think, to be honest, I was thinking about this over the weekend, chat. I was thinking about this over the weekend. I think I might just spend the next quarter at least just focusing on Apex. Just literally just focus on Apex rather than like a live FX account. Because that shit can be truly game changing. If you get to the uncapped payout on Apex, 10 accounts, that's a 20k payout. Even like the first payouts where they limit you to $500 per account, that's going to be 5k if you have 10 accounts. 5k is not a small payout. Don't let anyone convince you that it is. 5k is huge. I feel like also in this industry nowadays, like, bro, so many traders are literally saying like, yeah, I made 80k today, I made 100k today, I made 50k today. So now people think that like a 1 or 2k payout is not big, but bro, if you guys can get a 2k payout, take it. Because, bro, these payouts are huge. Imagine like for a couple of days work, you'd get 2k. Where else can you really do that? I mean, unless you got like a super high paying job, then yeah, sure. But like, it's not realistic to expect 70k payouts, 100k payouts. I've always believed personally that you should just take what you can get, you know? Small, slow, steady, it all adds up. And then you can put it into a live account. What's good, Noose? How's it going, brother? Okay, so the 5 minute just closed. Closed bearish actually. We're rejecting off this level as well. Sells are difficult here because the market structure we're making is technically bullish. Just making sure on Apex you pay in USD. Yeah. But make sure the code's applied. It should be like 33 bucks for an account for 50k. The no button wick is kind of shit on the 30 and 15 minute. There also will be a 2-hour closure in 23 minutes. What's the difference between Apex and Forex? Apex is futures. So there's a different executional platform. So you're essentially trading contracts rather than lot sizes. Rather than lots, sorry. And you have to execute either on like NinjaTrader or Trade-of-8. Or trading view, right? Like, you know, I can just execute like this. And just buy or sell like that. It's really cool though, because you can like TP, stop loss. It will tell you how much you're risking as well. Like you can see on this side of the screen here, which is, in my opinion, really, really nice. Bow, 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 bow. I just need to get used to it all though. That's the thing, like that's why I took that L last week, is because I think if you are going to go onto a futures prop, it's only $30 for a 350k account. Yeah, so it's 30 bucks for a 50k account, and then if you pass, you have to pay 130 bucks as an activation fee. So basically, instead of Forex where you pay no matter what, even if you fail the account, you've already paid for it, right? With futures, you just pay for the account a small amount, like 30 bucks, and then when you pass, you pay the rest of the fee. I mean, it still works out cheaper, right? It's still only 100 and something bucks, but 160 bucks total for a 50k, which is still super cheap. But the good thing is you pay it after you've fucking passed, so it's really good. Use the same strategy on futures? I do, but I'm more aggressive with my trailed stop loss, to be honest. On FX, I don't trail my stops, but on futures, I do trail my stops because you have trading drawdown as well. How much does a trade copy for trading view? Does it copy trade to all your 20 accounts? Bro, it can copy to more than 20, but yeah, you can copy Apex accounts on there. You can copy everything, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it's really good. But it was $150, one-time payment, which is not bad to be fair, because like a Forex copy, I was paying like 40 quid a month. So I'm okay with paying $150 one time. So average contract size you use, I'd say like five micros, so basically half of a full contract. How long before the monthly charge? Can I cancel the account? Like 7 days. You can cancel it like 10 seconds before the monthly charge, I think. I don't think there's like a... Yeah, I don't think there's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean, man? Chat, drop a like on the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys are helping out so much. This 5-minute candle here did just rip upwards, but start to reject as well. So we can see exactly what's about to happen here, chat. Maybe if this 15 closes above, we can look at some nice little buys here to continue up towards the top of the range. Otherwise, chat, remember, you've got an hourly close here in about 20 minutes. If you do close back above here, you should continue up towards the top of this level. I don't see why you wouldn't. Only problem is stops are going to be relatively large. But the good thing is, like, now I don't have to figure out my fucking contract sizes. I can just go, okay, like, buy stop. Why is it okay, no, it's fine. Buy stop, and then you can be like, all right, my stop loss is here. Oh, it's only $160. Okay, cool. Let me add some more contracts. Perfect. That's too much. But there you go. You know what I mean? You understand the point. That's exactly 1% risk, and then you can put your TP up. Okay, cool. My TP is for 1% as well. Just above. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm excited for that shit, man. I'm excited for it. Top of the level is 3250. Yeah, I think so. I think you could push up towards 3250. 3240 first is like the first step. Like, look at all the rejections we've had here at 3240. There's quite a few. So yeah, I think if we do close above here, first stop is going to be 3240. And then that's your decision area, right? I was talking to one of my students the other day about decision areas, if I can speak properly, holy shit. But they're very important, and that is one of them. I need the Neuralink. Chat, would you guys get a Neuralink or no? Personally, there's a 0% chance I would get one. I think that shit's insane. This is a strong, strong, strong rejection down here, chat. I can't take sells though. I just can't take sells because look at this structure, especially on the 15-minute right now. You have like higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And now all we're doing right here is tapping back into this low, into this previous high. So this could be something like this to happen, right? This could literally just be like that higher low being formed to continue up. I'm not saying it necessarily will, right? Because it is a very, very strong rejection. And this 32.31 level is very strong as well. But I'm just not the biggest fan of taking counter trend trades, personally. Never ever. No, I like my brain. If I was a veggie. Yeah, I guess, if you were like, it's crazy. But I guess if you were disabled, then it would be a good thing to do, I guess. I don't know. You just know there's going to be so many people that go and get it though, like just normally. Because they think they're going to have superpowers. I mean, they might. It's finally forming a bottom wick. So many time frames are bullish. That is also true. Yeah, maybe it forms a bottom wick right now. He's not being vegetarian. Yeah, no, I know. I said, yeah. Maybe he did. I don't know. Chat, can we make $1 million today, please? Just 1 mil. It's so easy, man. All right, cool. Pushing back up here, chat. Rejection of a rejection. So now if you close above here, maybe on the 15, it's probably not going to do that. But if you close above on the next candle here, the next hourly, what did I say, chat? Like, look, I think realistically, we've just done exactly what I said. Came down, retested that previous high. Bang, bang, bang. Retested this high here. Look at that, chat. That's exactly what I said, bro. That's literally exactly what I said. Come chat to me. I'm $220 away from being 10K funded. Any tips? Take your time. Don't think about the money. Take it easy, man. Just chill. That's still 2%, right? Chat, this 5 minute flipped. Holy. 15-minute closing above the level. Where do you push up to normally here? You have room till like 32, 34, I think. 32, 34.2. That gives you like 30 pips. Oh, what an ugly, ugly, ugly closure, chat. I think this liquidity should take us upwards though. Did it close above? Say non-professional, Dylan. Oh, chat, this might run, you know. Don't give into FOMO. I mean, it wouldn't be FOMO, right? It's a valid position. I'm just debating whether I want to take it or not. I think we're going to wait for the hourly here, chat. Did it come down and make a bottom wick? No, it didn't. Okay. If it's valid, why not taking? I mean, no, it's not valid. Bro, it's a difficult one, right? Because it's valid, but also it closed like right at my level here, which I don't like. I really don't like when it does that. I don't think it's like, it's not really a strong confirmation. The liquidity is good that it's grabbed, but for me, technically, I feel like it's closed, especially because this is such a strong level to 32.31. I want a clean confirmation that it is going to close above, right? I don't want like, oh, it's just tapped the level, just closed above. I want like, okay, closing above the level, good. But look at it, it's like right on my area here. If this runs, it runs, so be it. Like, it's not something I'm massively worried about here. There's so much opportunity today as well. Especially like, we're so early on into the stream. I'm still gonna be on here for another couple of hours. Or another hour and a bit, probably. So, I think I'd just rather wait for this confirmation. Especially because the hourly and 2 hour is closing here in about, what, 12 minutes? I think I'd just rather see what that actually does. As well as that, I put a little level here. And we did kind of come and tap that previously on this 15-minute. That's like almost your advantage point tapped. And also the fact that it's struggling here is not a good sign for me. But you did grab a lot of liquidity, so the buys aren't necessarily bad. But I would have thought the moment it fucking closed above here with this liquidity, you just grabbed 50 pips of liquidity in one 5-minute candle. It should rip right now. There should be no reason for this not to drive. But it's like hesitating. If current high breaks, we're gone. But if the fake out, there's a lot of liquidity on daily low. I honestly think, chat, we might need to come back down and grab this 1 hour no bottom wick first. That's what's got me tripping a little bit. Five-minute closure here in a minute. We just rejected twice off this area. So either we're going to push straight through right now, or it's going to reject again, and then it's probably going to continue further down. Because you are retesting, so it broke the high. If the 1 hour closes above though, chat, you have a bit of a bigger advantage point, right? You have a room all the way towards like a minimum of 32.35. But then I would hope we could get in on a bottom wick somewhere like at least here, I would say. And then you can actually have a lot better of an entry and a better advantage point too. If you can get in on an entry like towards here. Stops below this previous level here. That's a decent trade. I'm so excited for my first account. I'm finally taking a step towards my goals. Congratulations, Dylan. One thing I would say is take it super slow. Make sure you understand the platform first. Make sure you manage risk appropriately. Risk like, honestly on futures, bro, risk like 0.5% on each trade. So $250 or something like that. You in anything? No. No. But I don't think this looks too bad now. Ultimate discipline, eh, chat? What's good there, Jed? Good morning, my friend. 9 minutes here. If we can just like hover about here for 9 minutes, close above, it's gonna be good. %50 of the 4 hour wick going to be taken, then back down. Yeah, maybe. Pushing up, chat. Pushing up. As I said, I think you've got room until 40 here. It's just there are some strong levels right here. It's very choppy. This is why I'm a bit concerned. Like, you could pretty much reject anywhere here. You could reject here, a little bit higher up, or up to 40. So it's like bit of a concern. That being said though, chat, every time you do close back into the range, you have filled it all the way up. Like, you close above here, you fill it up to the top side. Close above, fill it up to the top side. Close above, fill up. Close above, fill up. Close above, fill up. So you should realistically fill the range right now. Well, not right now, but at some point. Hopefully not right now. That 5 did grab a shitload of liquidity though. Maybe we just need like a retest of this low here. Otherwise, we can look on the 1 hour to see like, what I might do, chat, is I might like have a half entry here. I might have like half my entry on this 5 minute retest and then another half stacked in on if we come and retest this 1 hour. Might not be bad. That's something I've been toying with recently, but chat, look at this rejection here. See what I mean? I mean, yeah, you would have seen some profits, right? But we had no guarantee that it didn't do that before we actually got in the position. Or like, sorry, straight afterwards. Seven minutes here, chat. Maybe we just want to come down and retest this area as well. As well, last time you do have clean traffic here, actually. Last time we closed into this range, it is clean traffic upwards. So maybe you came and wiped out all these orders. Chat, has anyone used Bookmap before? If If you have, let me know, because they want to sponsor me, but I also, obviously, they basically want me to check out their platform. So, I mean, I've heard it's really good. I just don't know if I can add it to my trading just now. It might just end up confusing me more than anything. Grabbing liquidity to push up, but struggles every time. Yeah, but look at that. The rejection just immediately got eaten up. So I would say the orders now are to the upside. You have 5 minutes here till a closure. $330 buys. I was awake, looking good, but didn't work out. Support forming. GG, what's good, brother? Welcome back. 330. Here, like on this closure, or right here. It wasn't a bad idea, to be honest. It was not a bad idea. Five-minute closed above after rejecting here, chat. But you are right, Discipline. It is completely struggling here as well, chat. Like, we are struggling to push up. However, the fact you keep attempting it maybe indicates something to us, right? Otherwise, if you were going to reject, like properly reject, you would have done. How do you calculate the units for the size? Because I use lots, now it's units, it's contracts. But if you're trading on TradingView, which I would recommend, you can just do it like this, right? You can just literally go like, you know, let's say you have a, I think you can do it with the buy as well. I don't want to click that in case it actually enters me. No, it won't, right? Yeah, okay. Then you can put like stop loss, take profit. And you can put like, okay, I want to risk 500 bucks. Market buy right now. It's going to tell you where your stop loss should be. Or you can put like your stop loss at 32.30, right? And it's going to tell you where, like what unit size you need to use, etc. So it's basically got a built-in risk calculator, which is good. On that closure there, but it was too early for trades. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, to be fair, Asian recently has been going crazy. Asian has been doing extremely well recently. Chat, what's going to happen here? Are we going to get the absolute cuck closure and close right at the level? Or are we going to get something decent here? 3 minutes till we find out. Asia became the new NY. That's very true. Chat, if we can come down and tap into this level here. We're looking very, very good. Cut closure, legendary phrasing right there. It is though, it always is, right? When it closes right at the level or like respecting below it when we're trying to get a closure above. That's the ultimate cuckold closure. Let's see. 2 minutes. So yeah, I either want like a retest of, to be honest, wait, let's see. If we came back and grabbed a no bottom wick, that would be insane, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I mean, maybe you will, but it's gonna take a lot for us to come all the way back down towards there. With no top wick as well. But if we can come back first and tap into 32.29, around that area, after a closure above, chat, that's going to be very, very nice. So let's see, lock it in here. Otherwise, probably just need a closure above and then a tap into this area. You could do limit orders, but I've never ever used limit orders in my life. So I don't think I'm going to start right now. Should I mark up the same levels? I probably should, right? What are we looking at here? This area here, what's it? Yeah. Up towards where? This area here, maybe? Yeah, it kind of was. No way we're going to reject last minute here, chat. That's really crazy. Chat, we might be in for that infamous cuckold closure. That's going to be insane. Like, if that happens, I really have no clue what we're going to do here. Where is this 1 hour level? Is it there? Or is it higher? It's a little bit higher. Okay, you closed above, chat. You closed above. Can you get a bottom wick here, please? Please and thank you. Oh, maybe. No. No, you cannot. Good. I might also execute off of Ninja Trader. To be honest, Ninja Trader is not bad. It's basically like MT5. We are pushing down here though, chat. I want to see a big liquidity grab, if anything. Tap into 29 right now would be perfect here. Look at these wicks. This consolidation, chat, is absolutely insane right now. Look at this 1 minute. It's so ugly here. It's so ugly right now. I'm just going to stay patient a little bit. I want to see if we can re-break these lows here. I was thinking about a buy stop on the break of these highs. But chat, you've only come down and grabbed like 11 pips of a bottom wick here. Especially now you're consolidating. Think about what needs to happen, chat. Every time we consolidate, what happens? You have a liquidity grab from the opposite direction, and then you push. And we haven't had that yet. So I'm thinking if we pop up right now, that could easily be your liquidity grab to come back downwards, right? So I don't want to be in this just yet. I want to wait first for that liquidity grab to come below the level. Because like I said, if you do pop up right now, that could just be a liquidity grab for us to then actually reverse this move to the upside. So I just want to see us come down, re-break this low like we're doing right now, which is good. 1 minute no bottom wick as well. Chat, I'm going to place a buy stop here on the break of this current candle high. Alright. Stop loss is going to be down below this level here. So let me change my contract size. What do I need, like a 3? Yeah, okay, sure. And then TP is going to be up towards the top of the next range here, up towards that area right there, okay?
Order submitted.
Order submitted. All right, let's see what happens here, chat. I do believe this. If this pushes now, we should run. So basically, I have this here. TP's up here. Bum, bum, bum. Re-breaking the lows. It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That re-break is not bad. How did that 5 close? 5 did have a bottom wick. I'm not activated yet, chat, as you can see. $140 pip SL. Yeah, it's a bit wider now because I'm trading a little bit differently here. But yeah, it is a little bit different. But just adjust your risk, right? I'm not really thinking about pips here. What's this 1 minute saying? Came close to getting activated there as well. It's crazy. Reason why it's not below previous hourly, right, is because we could still come and grab that previous hourly and then continue up. Chat, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this right now.
Order canceled.
I'm not the biggest fan of this here, to be honest. I don't like this consolidation. At all. Like the 1 minute's being so techie right now. Not the biggest fan of this. So what we'll do is we'll wait for like a few more confirmations here. We'll wait for maybe like some more 5 minute closures. Look, as well, you got to remember the 5 minute here has no bottom wick. So this could flip at any point. Looks like it wants to come down near to the flip here. I'm not saying it will, right? And this could push up, don't get me wrong, but it's just not the one really right here. Especially because we've rejected downwards quite heavily. Like the pushes downwards are actually stronger now than the pushes upwards, which is, yeah. Not really what you want to see here. So let's wait and see, chat. Let's wait and see. You guys are awfully quiet, man. You guys are locked in with me. There's also not much volume here, by the way. What's the progress on those accounts, Sam? Did you lose a K on them due to that bite? Yeah, I did, bro. I did. I said it at the start of the stream, right? But yeah, they're down to like, I was 1.7K in profit. Now I'm 1.8K. So it is what it is. Because, yeah, I accidentally left an order open overnight, which I had forgotten about. It wasn't really an order, right? It was like a TP from a previous position that I just closed out. I closed the position, but forgot to close out the limit order from the TP. And then it got triggered, which is fucking annoying, but there you go. A lesson learned, right? I'm wondering why there's no volume here. It's also really struggling in each direction. It's just pure consolidation here on the 1 minute. This is not really when you want to be trading. Lucky the accounts didn't get blown. It was literally like it was 1 micro. So it was like basically a 0.1 lot. And it went like 450 pips in the other direction. Obviously I didn't realize, but yeah, it was crazy. Chat, by the way, it never ends up happening that shit goes in your favor, right? That never ever happens. It's never like, oh fuck, I left an order and I came back and I'm 2K in profit. Fuck. It's always like, oh yeah, it's absolutely clattered me. But there you go, you move, right? It teaches you a good lesson, chat. You can never get fortunate as a trader. Every move that you make has to be based off of like skill, essentially. 500 bucks up today. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Pushing back up here, chat. What we can wait for is like a 5 closure above. Like the most recent high. That indicates to me that we got bullish market structure going on. It's about to come and get to the point where it would have activated us. In fact, would that have activated us on futures? Nearly. Yeah, there you go. Like pretty much up here. Bro, the candles are so different. Like this candle has a bottom wick here on. It's really weird. Something I need to get used to as well is like the candles actually look different depending on what platform you're trading on. About to break this high here, chat. I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute closure here, bullish. Two times liquidity sweep, it doesn't go down. You just said short though, but you said it here. So you're being a bit of drawdown. It's a shit level that it can't break through. This is what I'm saying, chat. Look, we would have got activated there. We would have seen like 3 pips and then we would have rejected immediately. Thing is, once it does break through this level though, there's nowhere else you really should go. Two minutes here till a 5 close. If the 5, oh, it's also a 15 close as well. We'll see how it closes, chat. But you're starting to reject here as well. Yeah, this is poor price action right now. Just consolidation to the max. Close B because I got slipped in, but shit area. Yeah, it's not ideal. I just clicked the wrong button. Wait. All right, nice. Yeah, see, chat, we literally just dodged a bullet there. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Let's see how this 5 closes and the 15. But that immediate rejection would have scared me a little bit. Not in the sense of like, oh, scared, I'm going to close my trade, but I would have been thinking like, why is it doing that? You know what I mean? It's really trying though, chat, like really, really attempting to push up here, but it's also getting whacked down every time it does. So it's a massive fight here between buyers and sellers. I'm just looking at the liquidity we've grabbed, right? We've grabbed liquidity. There you go. There you go. I was about to say we've grabbed liquidity from the downside only. So you should pop up here. Classic gold, eh? Yeah. It's a strong 50. Well, chap. That was fucking incredible. Thank you, gold. Gold decided to range for ages, then get like a 40 pip 1 minute candle. Probably gonna fill the range here, chat. I can't lie. If you stayed with those buy stops, you did very well, right? Like we were in from. Oh, our buy stops were here. So you should be able to target the top of this range here, easy. But yeah, just a difficult one. This now makes it really, really tough for us, right? Because now what do you have? You have like a level here, a level here. You have one here as well. You have like really, really choppy price action in this level. You have strong rejection areas. That makes it very, very difficult for us to get a trade here. Chat, remember though, no FOMO whatsoever, right? Absolutely no FOMO. We deleted those buy stops for a reason. Just so happened that it fucking played out, right? But it could have gone the opposite way. It could have easily gone the opposite way, chat. Remember that. That's the most important thing to remember when you have FOMO is this could have easily gone in the opposite direction right now. It could have ripped down the other way. But that guy who took shorts, I feel sorry for you, man. That's fucking tough. It's a very bullish market. So next time, probably don't short into it. Runs last moment when I got out. Bro, here's what it is. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, bro. You missed us deleting a buy stop and then it running on us. But there you go. So is life. So is life. Who took shorts? I don't know, someone in chat. Chat, did anyone catch that move? Did anybody catch that move? If you did, congratulations. Are we gonna flip here? See, like, if you were gonna reject, it would be here, right? Let's just play GeoGuessr right now. Gold is just trolling us. Anus. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking about it. Can't lie. I need 245 close. I need 245 close bearish before taking shorts. It's still bullish, but on the resistance. Yeah, this is tough. I just got out of the shower. What has happened? W trade idea plus 50 pips. Hey, Elijah, good stuff, man. Congrats. Danny, what happened? I deleted my buy stops and it ran. But there's nothing you can really do about it, to be honest. Like, it is what it is. That happens. There's not really much we can say. I deleted the buy stops for a reason, right? There was a very strong reasoning behind me deleting my buy stops. 5 minute no top wick. The 1 minute started to reject very heavily. Just so happened that then it decided, you know what, let's make some crazy structure and break the high. But I was actually waiting for this 5 minute closure above. But it never happened, right? I mean, it did happen, but it was already 30, 40 pips higher by the time I got the chance. Chat, look at it. Look how clean this looks now. Look how absolutely prolifically clean this looks to fill the range right now. I can't do it. I can't do it to myself, chat. That's a FOMO trade. If I take that trade right now, that's a FOMO trade. I don't want to do that. Oh. Have you ever used FinViz? That's a screener, right? Yeah, once when I was first starting, but it was too complicated for me back then. I was an idiot. See, look, rejection. Chat, that was our move for the day. I'm not going to sit on here and try and chase some shit. Let's call it a session. Chat, drop a like if you haven't already. If you guys do want to get an account with Apex, make sure you use code TRLS for 80% off. That's going to get you essentially 80% off and a 1 day pass. So you can pass the account in literally 1 day. And yeah, it's the best code. It's always going to get you the biggest discount. So don't use anyone else's. And yeah, chat, let's play the GeoGuessr and call it a session, man, because that was cooked. Absolutely cooked. What if it taps 32.25? It would need to tap 32.31. Or 32.32 and then reject. But it's already made the move to the upside, right? It's already made that move. Yeah, 32.35 maybe. It's not that bad. This is actually a very strong mirror of this move here, but I think the 15 is now flipped, right? This does not look good for buyers here. I think this was probably a liquidity grab. I mean, I still think you continue up on the day, but I think it was most likely a liquidity grab for a little bit. I'm going to come back in New York session and see what we can do. All right, chat, I'm going to give you guys 2 seconds to join the GeoGuessr. If you haven't joined by 2 seconds. If I risk 20 pips and use 12.5 units, it'll be 2,500. If you're using the minis, yeah, but you want to use the micros. All right. Give me the Discord for MY. Yeah, I'll pop. If it's good price action, I'll jump in for sure. Another Paul Johnson exclusive. No way, not another Paul Johnson exclusive. Chat, is this Australia? Or New Zealand or something like that? Fuck. It was New Zealand. I was right, and I missed it. 0 points. Chat, I knew it was going to be another Paul Johnson exclusive. Another Paul Johnson exclusive. Do you recommend getting a futures account so I can make good use of it? Yeah, I think so, Rentero, especially because you're US based. Especially because you're US based. We'll teach you, I'll talk you through it, but there's some ways you can get funded like instantly as well. Chat, where is this? This looks like Wales or somewhere like this. Portugal, no way. Mad. Oh, chat. Yeah, in the village. Which village though? That's the question. Are they... Right. I'm gonna watch my words here, but... Senegal. Also took a sell today and made 26 pips, pulled out when it started slowing down and reversed right afterwards. W. Such a good feeling, right? Such a good feeling. And you use the momentum to exit the trade as well, which is great. And I lost 7 with a re-entry. No re-entries, my friend. Not after a win. No, this is home. But where? Oh, this could be anywhere, bro. It could be like Bournemouth. It could be Poole. It could be fucking up north. Where was that? Margate. That was a good guess, to be fair. Westgate, yeah. Fair play. That's like, yeah. Margate's meant to be alright, I think, from what I've heard. What the fuck does that say? Whatever it says, it's not English. Fuck. Sweden? Norway? Estonia? Chat. I'll take a second, man. That was a good comeback, I can't lie. Pool keeper. Little spin for you. I can't oh, I can. Oh, it didn't even work. Spin myself. And then Malenko third. Alright, W's chat. That's going to be it from me. Look at this rejection here as well. Yeah, you can't be trading this. Chat, congrats. Good discipline today. No matter what you may think, you might think, SG missed the move. Bro, it was good discipline. Congrats if you stayed disciplined. Also, congrats if you took the W, though. And yeah, look, I'll be back for New York later. Peace out, chat. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.